All right, Purina Pro Plan, is it worth the hype? Let's talk about it. I have fed Pro Plan for my own dogs for several years, and as a professional dog trainer, I have a lot of clients that feed this food, and I have a dog on this food that needed a new bag. So I picked up a bag, figured I would tell you about it. Pro Plan, say what you will, they've been around a long time. They, when you look at the recall history and some of the concerns we've had with dog foods in the past, for the market share that they have, very few problems. When you look at some of the other recalls, are brands that maybe don't do a feeding trial, don't have their own research facility, that kind of thing. So there's something to be said for that. I actually switched to Pro Plan after the DCM recalls a few years ago because, gosh, Pro Plan wasn't on the list I was in a group of people that were comparing notes, and nobody on this had that problem. So anyway, so that's why I feed that now. This is the shredded blend. So I want to show you what that's like because it's a little different. And then I do have a taste tester standing by. Hang on a second. Let me give you a look at what's in the bag to start with. So we have your traditional little kibble triangle bits, and then we have some of these. They're not soft like mushy, but they've got, I don't know if can you see that? Let me get some out here and then I'll show you. So, don't tip that over. I have dog food everywhere. Okay, so these, the shredded bits are, and I don't know how they do it. Like, they're not wet or greasy, but they have, they're not crunchy. Like kibble's crunchy. This is, I don't know how to explain that. How do they do that? I don't know. So they do have a little extra something in there for your dog, and if you're tired of giving just plain boring kibble, this is a little something extra in there. They do also offer a complimentary canned Complete Essentials line. I like to get that and add like a spoonful or so to the top of this. And with chicken being the first ingredient, I like that. It's a good high protein. I think this is a 26% protein, maybe 60% fat food. So it's got a good quality for an adult, that's at a good weight and just maintaining. And the dog that I have feeding this gets a heaping half cup twice a day. So it doesn't take a lot. She's probably a 35 pound dog. So it's pretty power packed. When I serve this, I like to add like a spoon of canned and whatever other supplements, and then some warm water, and I stir it up and make it all nice. So, but for my taste tester here, I'm going to offer it just as it is and see. Now this dog doesn't eat this particular food. They are a Pro Plan dog, but not this variety. But let's see. Pop. Come here, buddy. Let's see what he thinks about this. This is not one that he's ever had before, I don't believe, but it's very palatable, and I haven't had a dog ever refuse this one. It's a good one to have on hand, and the dog I have on this is doing very well on it. She just happens to be taking a nap, and he was here, so of course she's going to eat it. It's her food, so I wanted to try with a different dog and see what kind of results we got on that. What do you think, buddy? I wouldn't mind. He's actually still on puppy food, but I don't think he'd mind if that became his regular food when he was done growing, huh, buddy? What do you think about that? All right, so that is what I have for you on that. I wouldn't hesitate to recommend this one. Get one more piece. It's a good solid food. There's a reason it's one of the top sellers for the value. There's not a lot of filler in it. You don't have to feed a lot. So if you're feeding a lesser food, you probably can reduce the amount of this. Let me see, what's the calorie per cup on this food? Let me look here. 369 calories to a cup. So, 40 calories or so per pound for your dog. Gives you an idea of more you're going to get with that. So I'd say go ahead and give this one a try. It's a good, solid food. I've had good results with it. I don't think you'll be disappointed.